The ideas and opinions expressed in this show belong to the hosts and guests and do not reflect those of Manhattan College or any groups within.
We are back with episode 2 of the Manhattan College Quadcast. We are coming to you from the Sumner Redstone studio with our guest host, Anthony Morfea, stepping in for Ariella Vega this week.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Welcome, Anthony.
Thank you for having
This show is sponsored by the Kylie Jenner Lip Challenge. A little bit of throwback, but it feels relevant now.
In a weird way, right?
In a weird way, it feels relevant again. As always, coming to you first with the sports. Let's talk about that.
Sports update. We're going to first start with women's soccer. They actually lost their last game, which is their senior night, to Marist, 1-0 off a corner kick.
Tough loss.
Big loss, man, on senior night. But hopefully this will fuel them into the next 3 games, which they have to win in order to make it to the MAC. So let's go, ladies. Get a little fire going after that loss, and let's finish out the season strong.
Yeah. Thanks to all those seniors, though.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Like, you spend 4 years working hard. It must, I wonder what that's like to like have, like, to like have that come to an end like that.
Oh.
This is like...
Well, it's not the last one, but, like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like, this is their last year playing soccer here.
Yeah.
They've been doing it for the past 4 years, probably the whole life.
No, it's gotta be tough.
That is a big... Because this is like the real end.
Yeah, right?
Because after this...
Yeah.
Hopefully, maybe if someone goes on to pro. That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty crazy. Does it happen often?
Uh,
I don't know much about soccer.
One of
I
the
don't know
girls...
about here.
Yeah, no, one of the girls last year, her name's Jenny. She was on the soccer team. She's from Germany. She played after college, and now she plays for AS Roma, which is like a huge soccer team.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
It's pretty legit.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's
she's
really
an amazing
cool.
soccer player.
Damn. All right, but men's soccer also lost 1-2. Their only goal was shot by Angi Kimono, assisted by Joseph Bowdy, and it got rebounded off the Marist goalkeeper.
That's
for the
nuts.
goal.
That seems like a pretty crazy, like, FIFA
Right?
goal.
Yeah, right? Like, imagine being there watching that.
Yeah.
That must have been pretty wild.
I think they're 10-4 now. Yeah.
10-4.
I can't
So
remember
they're
their
pretty
place
hot.
in the MAC,
Yeah,
though.
they're still doing pretty good,
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah. Oh, man. And it was to Marist, too.
What?
They both lost to Marist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marist
Marist has a pretty
Marist
good sports
coming in.
program.
slammed
Ruin-
Marist.
Ruining our weekend like that?
Yeah.
Come on.
Hell
Who do
yeah,
they think they
Marist.
are? All right, and lastly, big news from volleyball, who has yet to win a game this season.
No.
Until-
That's not.
Until
Wait
Oh,
for it.
okay.
They fire their assistant head coach, and they get on a 3-game winning streak. Woo! Which was ended after playing Fairfield, but whatever. At least they got a couple wins in there. Don't know what their assistant head coach was doing, but I think they solved the problem.
get them out.
That's gotta feel so terrible.
Oh my god!
Right? You get fired, then they start winning.
They're sitting in the locker room and they're like, "What are we doing wrong?" And they fire the one person. It's like, all right, well, solve that one.
It's like that feeling, am I the problem?
Is it me?
No, it's not. It can't be me.
No way.
Well, at least they found it. Good for
Oh,
them.
man.
Yeah. It's just nice to see that they're
Yeah,
they're coming back.
get a couple wins under the belt.
Like that's got. I can't imagine how they were feeling.
Oh, my God.
It's so tough. Nobody likes losing.
Oh, that's
No.
brutal.
Nobody was
Oh,
sitting there like,
no,
"Ooh,
that's brutal.
good times all around."
No, that's brutal. That's a soul crusher, man.
Yeah.
So at least they're winning now. That's good.
Honestly, it's impressive that they came back to win 3 games like that.
Yeah, good for them.
Because that proves some perseverance.
Wonder what changed when they got rid of the head coach. Or
Assistant head
I'd
coach.
love
assistant
to
head
be a
coach,
fly on the
excuse me.
wall. Like
just watching.
just like
what's that
what was
locker room
he
right?
or she
Like,
doing that was so wrong?
Maybe had nothing to do with the guy. Maybe that's the funny thing. Had nothing to do with him. It's just pure luck. And like maybe they just
That's so true.
haphazardly were like, we'll fire him. This will fix it. I don't know what to do at this point. And then somehow we're like, holy shit, it worked. I don't know. Imagine.
All right. Another little freshman tidbit. We got a little bit of news from our freshman correspondent Ryan Borchett. Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.
We got Arches. It's a little bit of Arches news. They They started up like they have to do service for their classes, and it kind of got into full swing, I guess you could say, because some of the religion ones, they had to like do run a green fair through the Church of the Mediator to try and raise food and awareness for like environmental sustainability in the Bronx. Yeah, which is like really cool. It's like a really big thing because I did arches my freshman year, and I collected school supplies. I didn't help run a fair. So it's like kind of cool what they're up to now. They set up, tables and whatnot, helped at the flyers, helped at the fair a little bit. Apparently there was not a lot of food donated, which is kind of disappointing.
That's kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
That is really disappointing.
For all that hard work.
Yeah, Ryan thinks it might be because of miscommunication, like the flyers didn't go up in time or something like that. But
man, that sucks.
yeah, well, I mean, when I collected school supplies my freshman year for Archer stuff, we did not get a lot of donations. It's just like I feel like we have a lot to donate, but we don't think that we have a lot to donate. Like I feel like as college students, we think that we have a lot less than we actually do.
That's true. Yeah. So was their event held on campus?
No, it was held off
food?
campus. It was held off
Okay.
campus.
That's what I'm asking because like I didn't really hear about it. So maybe
Yeah.
that was
No,
like
I had
something.
no idea it was happening.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I remember the track team was, or maybe it was like all of the sports, was doing a food drive, and someone knocked on our door in OV and was like, "Hey, do you have anything in your cabinets?" Like,
See,
I think that's like a really
that's
efficient
the way
way
you do it. That's
to
the way
raise-
it's supposed to be done.
Dorm
Yeah.
storming, that's what they call that.
dorm storming.
Dorm
Yeah, that's
storming.
what you should do.
Because
That's
like
what you
yeah,
should
if
do.
you're just having an event where like people come and bring your food to you, it's like you can put in all the hard work, but if people don't show up,
Yeah. But I just
It's a
worry
hard
like somebody comes to my door asking me for food. I'm like, this is my food.
Who you?
I spent I spent my money on this food.
Yeah.
Like,
These are macros, bro. You can't give this stuff up. How am I supposed to bench press
but
tonight?
like that's what I'm saying. Like
Right.
like we think we have a lot less than we actually do. Like
True.
we're actually in a pretty. I feel like a lot of us are in a pretty good spot.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
mean-
like we didn't think we had extra food until they knocked on our door, and then we went through the cabinets and we were like, "Oh,
like, I
when are we
haven't
gonna eat this?" You know?
When am I gonna eat 3-week-old single stuffed Oreos? I eat exclusively golden double stuff. But I think it's really cool that that they do this with Arches. I don't know, like Arches is there's not, it's only a portion of the freshman community, so not everyone does it.
Yeah,
but
I wasn't in
I just think it's like a really I liked it to a degree when I was in it. Like but that's why when I became an RA I wanted to do Arches because, there was some stuff that I wanted to happen. And I feel like it seems better this year than it's been in the past few years. I feel like the RAs are more into it. I feel like it's been going on for like, I don't know, like 10, 15 years, something like that. It's somewhere it's been somewhere in that range, I think. And I feel like you take time and you get it, and now I feel like they've really got it right.
Yeah, they're trying to get it.
And I think it's because service is like a big part of like this school,
For
and
sure.
like the LaSallian image is like super based on service. Like when I went to LaSallian High School and I had to do 50 hours of service.
Wow.
Over 4 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's still like it was a graduation requirement.
That's pretty
So
crazy.
Service is like a really cool thing when you do it. Like you get like it feels good to do it, which is like the selfish reason to do it.
Right.
But it also helps a lot of people. But it does feel good to do it when you see that you've helped people. Like
Yeah, if giving back is a selfish reason, then go for it.
yeah.
If you're feeling good about giving back, good for you. Like,
Yeah.
keep doing it.
I could
It's not gonna stop you.
I could see like a lot of the Arches kids like complaining like, "Oh, I gotta do service," But at the same time, like it's a good thing.
It's good for them.
So you
Good
hear
for
a lot of
everybody.
flap, but you never really hear people talk about, well, this is actually a good thing,
Right.
Yeah.
So you gotta put it in like that kind of context.
Yeah, you got to let people know that service is a huge positive, and it's
Yeah,
like a
man.
huge thing that the school does, and I think that that's really good. Like I did City Harvest, which if you haven't done, it's really cool. that's you go into like part of the Bronx and City Harvest. They like give out food, free produce, like fresh produce for free to people. They like sign up ahead of time and stuff like that.
Awesome.
And just like having like other people who like also get food from City Harvest help volunteer to give it out. So like the poor people are volunteering to help other poor people, and
awesome.
But having conversations with them gives you like a very good perspective on what life is like for people who are not in as good of a position as we are.
Oh yeah, it's
crazy.
important to ground yourself like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your Arches project this year?
My Arches project? What do you mean by that?
You're an Arches RA.
Yeah, I'm an Arches RA.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I just run. I run programs and whatnot. Like
So you're not doing the.
like I don't do service with them because they take the classes together and then they do. It's a living and learning community.
So there's Arches classes that they're doing this through.
Yeah, the Arches students take one specific class together. Not all of them in one class. There's like a few hundred of them, but like there's a psychology Arches, there's a sociology Arches, there's religion Arches, and it's all Arches kids. They're in that class. They take the class together. It's supposed to help you get to know people when you just come right to college. It's a big transition for a lot of people.
I thought you had each RA was doing a thing.
No, the RAs don't do the service part. But like we do service on our own, but just like not with the Arches kids. But we do like Arches programs with them, like just the Arches people. Like
okay.
like we're doing a movie night right now and that kind of stuff. We made brunch for them. Like we do that kind of stuff.
Cool.
That's cool.
I thought you had something more to do with it.
No. I mean, my next program is I'm hosting a World Series watch party. It's gonna be some trivia and prizes.
Ooh,
That's fun.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, 5th floor of Lee. If October 23rd. Come through.
Shameless plug.
Yeah,
gonna be
why not? But last but not least, we made sure this week that Ian could not screw up the food review.
Parental supervision.
Yeah, we
He
sent
was basically
Chris with him to make sure that he, did not ruin at Bronx Bites'
Ruin. That's a
perfect suggestion of Kingsbridge Social Club. We've all been there, but you just went.
yes.
So,
yeah. it
what was
didn't-
your last trip
didn't
like?
mess it up this time.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Chris had to put you in a high chair and feed you.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I had to get
How could you mess that
spoon-fed.
up?
I had to get my food mushed up and spoon-fed to me. All right. Yeah, so me and Chris were there, pulled up in style, got a table. I got some appetizers and pizza. I got the deep fried mac and cheese bites.
Yes.
Very,
Delicious.
very good. Chris, you got the mozzarella sticks. And then we shared like a classic like margarita pie. I think they called it their house pizza pie. There. Nothing too special. But
No, that's not like a New York style pizza.
no,
right?
it's like artisan pizza, bro. No, like
Wood
like
fired
what?
oven, right?
Can you say that in English,
like-
please?
like artisan pizza, bro.
Translation: artisan.
Yeah, artisan. That's yeah.
Translation: classic Italian style pizza.
Yeah, pretty much. So anyway, if I had to give a rating to what I ate, the mac and cheese bites. I would probably give it like a 7.6 out of 10.
It's low.
Yeah, but you know what? 7.6 to an 8. Just because, like, my one grievance, like, the sauce is great. The sauce I had in was fantastic.
The dipping
But
sauce?
Yeah.
It's not like
great.
a marinara sauce. It was different.
Oh, it was like a buttery cheese
Yeah,
sauce.
yeah.
Ooh,
It was
that
great.
sounds
Oh,
good.
it was so savory. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is that the inside? The thing is that the pasta inside was great, but there wasn't enough cheese. So I feel like I was eating pasta half the time, and I wasn't having macaroni and cheese. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing. No, I admit, I think it's good. I think it's great. Just put a little more cheese in. I don't care what you use. Velveeta, I don't give a shit. Just put something in. Okay? Pizza was good. I'm biased because I've eaten a lot of good pizza. I'm cultured. Remember that?
Are you more of a New York style?
Yeah,
pizza
New York
guy?
style. I'm a New York style guy. I'll do like the very thin crust, like Italian style too,
Yeah.
margarita style. I don't have any preference, but I've had a lot of good pizza. I've gone to a lot of like the big New York pizzerias and stuff, so I'm a little biased. Yeah, I said man of culture. Okay, now, if I had to give this one a rating, I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10, 8.2 out of 10. Good pizza.
That's pretty
I've
good.
had better. If this is my first slice of pizza, I would have like fallen out of my chair, 110%, because it was good. But I've had better. Okay. I don't know if you want to talk about the sticks. What you ate?
They were not stringy enough.
Yeah,
So
Mozzarella sticks.
That's a-
that's an automatic
Yeah.
2.5 points off.
that's a problem.
Oh, man.
Um,
Some J Del sticks.
You
There.
gotta have them
the
stringy,
sauce,
yo.
The sauce that they came with was good, and the breaded part was good.
But they put the sauce directly on the sticks.
Yeah,
So
which is
they
weird.
want you to eat it. They don't want you to have the option to dip.
It's like some hardcore grandma's cooking. You eat what I make you.
Exactly. It was good. I give it like a 6, 6.8, 6.9.
6'9".
We're
Um,
gonna have to cut that out.
I met the rapper.
Oh right.
Yeah, dude. Oh, you pervert. Yeah.
Overall ambiance
Overall,
of the place.
yeah, ambiance too.
Oh yeah, well, give
Very
the
nice.
restaurant a rating.
Yeah, so if I had to give the whole restaurant rating with ambiance and everything, they had like the nice pizza oven, nice decorations on the walls.
Aren't all
kinda
the
had,
plates?
Like, this, what?
Aren't all the plates different?
Yeah, all the plates are different too. So
All the
it felt
cups
like
are
you were
different?
like eating at grandma's, you know? I would give it 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
Pretty good.
You said the bathroom was really nice, right?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10
10 out of
bathroom.
10.
10 out of 10 bathroom.
Make sure you check out the bathroom while you're there.
Yeah, so then, yeah, that's good because the bathroom makes or breaks.
Go just for the bathroom. Like, if you really gotta go,
Or order a pizza to
Go
go
out.
and go into the
Just
bathroom.
go to the bathroom.
so I'll take
Eat it in the
one
bathroom.
pizza,
And then run out.
go to the bathroom, and then just leave.
Yeah, so overall, nice experience. I'm definitely going back. Do you know if they like put on any sort of like little events or like music nights? Or
I
something
think
like that?
when I was in there, I like looked at the wall and there was a poster for a jazz night. I think it was on like Thursdays. I have no idea.
No.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah,
Yeah.
overall,
Good place.
nice. Definitely going back.
Check it out.
Highly
Glad you.
recommend.
Did you give the food the Ian touch and let it sit for an hour before you ate it?
Shut up. No, I ate it immediately. He was in
It
the
was
bathroom. I was
force-fed.
like, screw manners. I mean, right now this shit looks good. So sorry about that, but had to eat.
I'm glad you finally got to eat some good food.
Yeah, I'm happy too. I'm happy.
All right.
All right, I'm hungry. I gotta go eat.
Bye, Ian.
See ya.
Ian.
Bye, Ian.
All right, later, guys.
Later.
Ian is stepping out. Coming in, we got our guest for the show, MCTV President and host of the hit show What Dat Mouth Do, Ramsey Parra. Also, another frat member in the room today. Fraternity.
Thank you, thank you.
Good sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome. We got the king, Ramsey Parra here, looking like a snack.
Ooh.
I wish you could see his full fit because he's matching his shoes with his shirt. Looks amazing. And the hair, man, gotta love the hair.
Thank you. You know.
So Ramsey is the president of MCTV.
Yes, that's right.
How did you get started with MCTV?
So a year ago, fall semester, my junior year, I was friends with MCTV member Cameron Cullen. We took a class together, and he talked to me a little bit about MCTV after he found out that I was a communication major too. He invited me to join the club, and so I did. And from then on, I was just very passionate about the club. You know, I went to all the meetings. I became very involved in all the productions and everything like that. And, you know, spring semester, we had elections, and I decided to run for president because I felt like this club was something that, you know, I really enjoyed from my junior year, and I just wanted to keep the ball rolling and continue that progress that we had.
Yeah, it's like awesome that you guys have a club where you're majoring in communication.
Yeah.
So like this is like all what you're learning in class, and now you're like putting it into like real practice in a fun way, which is super cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, this club definitely gives students a way of just like learning about the equipment. If you're a media production concentration in the communication department, you don't really get to use this equipment until like maybe like second semester, sophomore year. But we open this club to not just communication majors, but just literally like anyone who is interested in this stuff at all.
Yeah, I come to the meetings. I'm a civil engineer, and I just come and hang out, have fun.
Me and Chris are business majors.
Yeah, it's super fun to just get in here and get hands on. It's very interesting. So, you also have your hit TV show, What That Mouth Do.
Yes, my hit TV show, What That Mouth Do. Stay tuned because when I do end up putting it out, it's gonna be pretty fire.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was here. I was working one of the cameras for that, and awesome. It was really fun being here, hearing all that. How did you get the idea for the show?
So junior year, the past president, Gabriela Gergis, she was looking for show ideas or different ideas for content to put out. And she asked me if I want to do my own thing. And, I did have the idea for a talk show, but I didn't really know how I want to go about it. But one meeting, we didn't really have anything planned. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to do my show. So we just set up the studio for like a typical talk show. But I was like, you know what? It's going to be a talk show where I'm going to have Cameron on the show, who was my first guest, by the way. And he was really good at impersonations. And I just thought, he's really good at impersonations, but I could also invite people who are really good at singing or rapping or going on rants and things like that. And those all involve their mouth. So I just wanted to come up with a catchy phrase, and I just thought, hey, what that mouth do? So that's how it kind of came about, and the rest was history.
Yeah. And so your most recent episode, you had a girl named Lexi, right?
Yeah, Lexi. Yeah, great girl.
She was a singer.
Yeah, she was a singer. Voice of an angel.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
it was like
literally like a Disney princess. I
swear.
It
was chills. It was crazy.
I wasn't expecting that either, but she performed, and I was just I was blown away. Even myself. So
yeah, she did an amazing job. Make sure you check that out when it comes out. And being a part of MCTV has also helped your career, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. So another benefit for me joining the club was that I got an internship through that too, because two of the members last year actually interned at this company where I'm interning now. They both got jobs there, and now I'm interning for them currently. And it's cool because I'm literally working with the same people I was members with last year. So it's just picking up where I left off.
Awesome.
It's really cool just working with people who I'm familiar with, and just being involved in any way that I can.
That's great.
Yeah.
So aside from MCTV, me and Ramsey, like we said, are also in the same fraternity.
DKE.
DKE, baby.
Rusty.
And your position?
I am the webmaster for Delta Kappa Epsilon.
Master of the web.
I handle all the social media accounts for Delta Kappa Epsilon, FIMU chapter. So I'm very active in the fraternity as well.
Yeah, make sure you check out the Instagram.
Yeah, everything that you see posted on social media, that's all me. So
handle.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
At DKE FIMU, right?
At DKE FIMU, yeah.
Yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
So this past weekend, we attended the breast cancer walk. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. So that was pretty crazy. That was my first time ever being in a breast cancer walk, ever. And it was really cool just being with my brothers, walking along Central Park. We took a bunch of pictures, and it was really cool, meeting different types of people. We met so many passionate men and women who wanted to support the cause against breast cancer, something that has affected my family in the past. My grandmother, she had it, but luckily she was able to beat it.
Yeah, my grandmother had it too as well.
Yeah, it's really...
My grandmother has it.
Oh,
wow.
no, I'm so sorry.
That's crazy.
Protect your grandmas.
Protect your grandmas, guys. Yeah, you never
Strikes,
know.
Oh my God, cancer come for all your grandmas.
Seriously, I don't know why our grandmas, but...
Wow. Your mom? Wow.
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 Jeez, everybody in this room,
oh
yeah.
my
Oh my God. All right. Well, maybe a high five isn't the best.
Yeah. Well,
I don't.
It's a good high five.
It's a good.
Oh, okay. Yeah. My luckily for my grandma, it's one of
Good luck.
Yeah, it's one of the
seriously.
nice. It's not the it's the nice cancer. It's not the
least bad one.
It's the least bad one.
Yeah. I guess that's the best way to put it.
No, it's a really great event. I couldn't attend, but I did help a lot in the fundraising. My family donated a lot because my family has been affected. But just to have we had the Greek life, I think almost every sports team from the school came out.
Yeah.
And just having all those people in Central Park for like one event that I'm sure like breast cancer affects a lot of people, like we just found out, you know.
Yeah.
It's really great that everyone comes together for that kind of thing.
I completely agree 100%.
Yeah. I can only imagine like just the feeling while you're there is probably very close, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's great. And coming up, we have a big event planned for the beginning of November.
That's correct.
Yep.
The fall harvest.
Fall Harvest Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to explain?
Oh yeah, sure. So we just had this idea going into the semester. We thought, you know, what a better way to show our, you know, activity on campus than to have like kind of like a fall festival. So we were planning on having you know, a fall theme on the quad. We'll have what were the events?
We have we can't do pumpkin carving because it's a little dangerous. So we're gonna get like little pumpkins for painting. There's gonna be live music, kind of like Quadcella.
Yeah.
We're gonna sell pies, potato sack races.
There'll be hay barrels.
Hay barrels,
Yeah.
everything. It's just gonna be like a really fall vibey kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna try and sell T-shirts too, so look out for those. Basically, like the reason I love this event is because like I'm from upstate, so when fall hits, like you know, like everything's changing, leaves are falling,
Yeah.
and you really don't get that a lot in the Bronx because we're surrounded by buildings. And this
Yeah.
past weekend, I actually went home, and I like looked around, and there was like trees that were turning colors, and I was like, oh my god, it's fall! Like I didn't even realize that was still like a season. So I think it'd be really cool to bring that kind of atmosphere here on campus.
I definitely agree. Like growing up, like especially like in middle school and high school, just like I would see my town just like turn into like this fall type of environment. You know, the leaves changing. You
Yeah.
know, like the just like different things. And I never really got that as much here, just because of like you said, all the buildings.
Right.
But with this harvest, you know, it gives all the students in the Manhattan College community, and not even just the students, just like everyone a part of it, a chance to really experience that, something that isn't readily available to us here. So,
Right. Yeah. So make sure you come out. We're also going to be giving back. So we're raising money for the American Cancer Society. Everything we raise, you know, we're going to donate straight to them.
It all comes full circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to, yeah.
So for the fall fest, you guys like to get that feeling. You're just gonna like go home, collect a bunch of orange leaves, bring them back, sprinkle them around.
I don't know about the leaves, but we're going to have hay bales and try and like decorate the it's going to be out on the quad. So we're going to try and
Yeah.
decorate the quad. We'll have places to take pictures and stuff
Mhm.
and try and like capture that, you know, fall essence. Like you're in a place with trees.
Yeah,
I
maybe
guess.
get a little spooky there too.
Yeah.
To,
Oh.
to be determined. Yeah, a little spooky.
So yeah, it
little,
should be fun.
Little, it's gonna. What would we say? Early November.
Early November, yeah.
It's a little late for the spooky.
A little late for
A little
the
bit
spooky,
spooky, but
it's always fun.
Yeah, it's always fun.
Yeah, it'll have like a maybe not Halloween, but a more Thanksgiving kind
Yeah.
of vibe for sure.
So spooky turkeys.
Spooky turkey.
Spooky turkeys, yeah.
Yeah. And last but not least, you're also a part of Pep Band.
Yes,
Another
Pep
thing
Band.
we're in together.
Yes, we've been. How long have we been? It's 4 years now, right?
4th year, yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
man.
Time flies.
Time flies, man.
And what instruments you play?
I play the drums. Yeah, snare drums.
And you're not only play the drums, you pretty much run the whole drum line.
I do. Yeah. So I've always been like since last year too. I've always been on leadership role for Pep Band. Last year I was the vice president. The only reason why I really didn't want to be in the e-board this year was just because like I had so much other things like on my plate. But I'm still the section leader for the drum line, and we have a really good group of kids.
They're pretty young too.
Yeah, they're all pretty young, like mostly freshmen.
How big is Pep Band right now?
It's about 30 kids, like 25 to 30.
I'd say 30.
Yeah. But yeah, it's something that I've always been. It's like the first club I actually joined coming to Manhattan College.
Me too.
And that really kind of gave me like a home at Manhattan College because before that I didn't really know like what I wanted to do outside of school. I didn't really like have a lot of friends, but the Pep Band definitely gave me like an outlet to express myself. I was always in the band since like my 6th grade. So from then on, I've always been in some type of band at my school. And when I got to Manhattan College, I just wanted to pick up where I left off. And being a Pep Band has been like one of the most fun parts of Manhattan College.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Do you
like
play
where
any other. Oh, sorry. Do you play any other instruments besides drums?
No, yeah, the drums have always been like my go-to. I've always been interested in the drums, and since like middle school, I just been picking them up and just like learning them, getting better and better. And now I not only get to play the drums, but I also get to cheer my school on at the same time. So it's a win-win.
Yeah, it's really fun.
It's a good answer. It's a good answer.
Yeah, that's where it all started. Like, it comes full circle. Like, I knew you from Pep Band,
Yeah.
and then I joined the fraternity, and so did another member, Rob.
Yeah.
And he was in the drum line with you. So he got you to join
He got
the
me to
fraternity,
join,
and then-
yeah, and now we're here. And
Yeah, it's crazy.
it is really crazy.
And coming up for Pep Band and the basketball team, too, we
Mhm.
have Manhattan Madness. So we've been prepping for that. How's that been
Yeah.
going?
Manhattan Madness. This is gonna be my 4th Manhattan Madness, and it's always a good time.
Yeah,
It's
that's always so fun.
Yeah, you never know who Mass Yellow is gonna bring out. You never know like what the roster is gonna be like until you actually get to meet them at that event, and it's just really cool to just show spirit for your school. And to get really crazy and
Yeah.
show the school what we like as a band, what songs we're gonna play, what we have to offer.
Right.
It gets everyone really excited.
Yeah, and it's like, you never know who's going to show up to the basketball games,
Mhm.
but Manhattan Madness, like the whole school is going to try and be there.
Yeah.
So there's just like such a great energy going around.
Absolutely.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
When is that?
November 1st, I believe.
Cool.
Yeah, also coming up in November. It's coming up soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's really coming out, man.
Is there any new Pep Band songs maybe you can hint at, or do you not want to give it away?
I don't want to give it away yet.
Yeah, all right.
I want you guys to like actually be there and see it for yourself. But we are working on a lot of new music, so be on the lookout for that.
It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions from the crowd?
You got anything to share?
Yeah, anything you wanna plug?
Anything I want to plug?
Shameless plug time.
Let's see.
Social media accounts.
Social media. Oh, follow me on @theKingRamsey_ on Instagram and Twitter. You can see all my outfits on my Instagram. And
Yeah, this guy's got some fresh fits. He knows how to dress.
Yeah.
Put those shoes off real quick.
Yeah, get that shoe up
Okay,
there.
Get it
Alright,
up on the
so,
table. Yeah.
Got the
Show that off.
the Gatorade 6s, you know what I mean?
Let's see, let's get that
pretty
angle.
fresh, if I do
Get
say
that
so
angle.
myself. I got
And
these.
note how he's matching it to his outfit.
Yeah, you see the hints of orange right here, so I kind of matched it with this
It's
orange
the
sweatshirt.
worst
That was
whistle.
the worst
Uh,
ever.
and yeah, man, I just really like into my fashion game. So if you ever need fashion tips, just hit me up, and I got you.
One of my friends came to visit, and he literally talked to Ramsey for like 2 hours. He was like, "Ramsey, help me out my fashion game." And that's like all they talked about. It was so funny.
Yeah, he was a cool dude.
Ah, he sucks. And don't forget to follow the DKE Instagram as
Yes,
well.
also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that.
Yeah,
DKE5mu, we're very active. Please be on the lookout.
yeah, that's DKEPHIMU.
Yes. All that and a bag of chips.
All right, well, thanks so much, Ramsey.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course.
That's the end of our show. 2 episodes down. Special thanks to our guest Ramsey Parra, and thank you to our guest host Anthony Morfea. Follow us on Instagram @MC_Quadcast, and like our Facebook page where we update you on everything that's going on. Also, comment on our posts or message us to let us know what you think and what you want to hear about. This show's producers are Chris Pagano and Joseph Lundberg. Our production assistant is Sophia Sacalario, and our freshman is Ryan Borgia. Thanks for listening.
Cool. That was good.
All right, cool.
We're done.
Yep.